welcome to tonight's live. I'm very excited because we have a very good amount of pre-orders already, so we are going to dive right in tonight. Feel free to check in from wherever you are around the world. I am checking in from California. I am incredibly thankful to be here and sharing this space with you tonight. There's going to be a lot of truth shared tonight. It's interesting because when I was coming to sit down to do these readings, it felt like so many people are on the edge of something. So many people are ready for something to take place, and it feels like tonight specifically, for some reason, there's something very magical about tonight. So for those of you who are new here and haven't joined for a personal reading live before, how this works is you can stick around and take what resonates from anyone else's reading if that's what you feel called to do. The more the merrier in this space. If you do feel called to receive a personal reading, the link to my website is in my bio. So you click on that, click on the live reading option, choose between 1, 2, or 3 questions. I simply ask that you put your questions in a note at checkout, and after you complete your purchase, you come on back to this live, we check in, and we do your reading together. So like I said, I have a number of pre-orders ready to go. So if Eddie or Molly are here tonight, I'm going to start with you, and we can go from there. Hi, Michelle. Welcome, love. So we have Eddie, Molly, and then we have Amanda. We have Cindy. We have Christy. And we have Amelia. Hi, Abhinav. Hello, Simply So. You all are so sweet. I usually don't really worry too much. Hi, Cindy. Perfect. I usually don't worry too much about what I look like when I sit down for live, but today I was like messing with my hair and I was like, oh my God, like, why do I look like this? So I think it's so sweet that God decided to put a bunch of angels in the chat just immediately complimenting my looks, because I was questioning it a little bit tonight. Okay, so like I said, Eddie, Molly, Amelia, Christy, Amanda, if you are here, feel free to check in. Cindy, we can go ahead and start with you, my love. And then we did have Anna Maria come through. You guys are so sweet. Okay, so Cindy. Okay, so you mentioned multiple options right now for you in your life. And you want to know if your person is already in your life or someone that you haven't met yet. Lately, you've been feeling that you are very close to meeting your person. So I have a feeling that you're connected to the collective that is literally, if not tonight, within the next, I want to say 14 to 21 days, but 14 days feels more likely. You are going to be meeting your person. So, or someone of grand significance for love. Okay, my love. Cindy, I feel so honored to be able to start off tonight with you. You have been showing up here almost every live and just connecting to the goodness that is here, and your energy is such a light, so thank you. So you would like to know if your person is someone currently or someone you haven't met yet. And we have the Chariot coming out. So Pegasus coming in strong with some solid protection energy. I love this. Okay. A lot of forward movement here with this one. This one is also basically reminding you that your divine union is protected as it's coming in for you. And it's like, wow, yes, this is happening. So the Chariot's heroic figure astride Pegasus symbolizes that it's time to marshal all the forces available to you to make true love real in your life, even if you have to fly to do it. So what's coming through for you, love, is that it's someone new. It's something new, because this is actually asking you to go somewhere new or step outside of your comfort zone. Don't allow yourself to be distracted or sidetracked. Get in the race and win. Don't think a better time is now than now is going to come along soon. Procrastinate and you will lose. So this to me is like looking backwards, looking at what's already been is not going to be where you find your true love. It's going to hinder your results. You need to focus completely on your love life and relationships now, because big improvements are possible in ways you can see and cannot see. So maybe you're even being pulled to this more than ever, to the point where, you know, it's on your mind each and every day of like, wait a second, why do I feel like I'm about to meet my person? And you might even be asking yourself that question. You must be the driver now of the situation, or of an actual vehicle, confirmation, or of means or other means of transportation. If some kind of travel is involved in the situation and you can't drive a car, ride a bicycle, ski, snowboard. So it's basically make it happen, like no matter what. Take lessons and learn, or make a trip some other way. This is not the time to stand still. Make your move and do it now. You're being asked to really step outside of your comfort zone. There's something significant about you doing something outside of your comfort zone. Like you have to leave your house. You have to leave like what's familiar to you also. You need to be strong to withstand the rigors of what is required. So work out and exercise to the best of your ability. There's one thing that comes to mind when I say that for you. You need to be doing that. You've been having that conversation with yourself for a while. You need to be doing that. Give your body what it needs to be all that it is capable of being. If you are as fit as you can be, striving towards your goal will be almost as satisfying as attaining it. By harnessing your willpower, self-control, and self-confidence, you will win. Saying no to the things that you know are not right for you, and yes to the things that you know are, is literally going to be what pulls you into this connection. And this is someone new. This is someone new. Specifically, what's coming forward, or what's coming through for you, is that you have to let go of like the curtains of what has been. Like you have to let go of the weight of what has been. Like specifically for you, Cindy, you have to let go of it all. Because in doing so, you are going to allow like that door to open for your true love soulmate to enter. So this is going to be someone new for you. And this is going to be very, very soon. Like if you go somewhere new in the next 2 weeks, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you are going to meet your person. You're so welcome, Cindy. Thank you so much. And yes, this live will be saved. So I'm just going to go through the lineup. This live will be saved, so if you order a reading, you will have a chance to rewatch it again. And like I said, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't feel called to get a personal reading, but you do feel called to share in this energy, and you know and you feel that there's something for you to receive here, then please receive it. With open arms, receive it. And if there's something that you hear that does not, then leave it. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Okay, so Molly or Eddie? Molly or Eddie? Oh, Cindy, congratulations. I was literally gonna say like something about the night, like tonight. It feels like it's literally present right now. Ryan, and anyone else who feels called. Like I said before, the only way to book a personal reading for this live is through my website. So quickly exit the live, click on the live reading. Once you click on the link, choose 1, 2, or 3 questions. Leave your questions in a note at checkout, and then come on back to this live upon completing your purchase. Hi Alex, very, very soon I'm going to be diving a little bit deeper. At this time, I'm trying to figure out a way that I can best connect to people in teaching how to read and how to channel and everything like that. And as soon as I do, I will definitely let you know. And also for those of you who are waiting for personal sessions that are not done during live, but instead just one-on-one, those are also coming for the month of December, so stay tuned. Okay. Hi Adria, I did get your payment, so if you are ready, love, we can go ahead and do your reading. So you can either put your question in the comments or you can ask it out loud. It's completely up to you. You do not have to put it in the comments. Absolutely, Cindy. We will definitely be connecting soon. Okay, Adria, you want to know if you will meet your partner in the next year. Okay, so we have 8 of Wings in reversed. And this has to do with indecision. Maybe there's some insecurities that are possibly blocking this love from coming in. So it's saying being indecisive will work against you in this case. If you are feeling hopelessly, you know what's coming through immediately is that like that's too long of a timeline. Like you're giving yourself too long of a timeline. Also, for some reason, it feels like you're connecting to the wrong partner. I don't know if you're currently connected to someone or you just have like, there's some sort of issues coming through about a partner that you're trying to manifest right now. If you are feeling hopelessly alone or overly restricted by your relationship, you will encounter a crisis of indecision in either yourself or another. One of you may not be able to commit to the relationship and are in it because of loneliness or resignation to circumstances. You may not be able to get yourself out of an unpleasant situation with a friend or lover because of family or the person's demands or disapproval. Decide not to be around toxic people or you will feel insecure and make inappropriate decisions. That's crazy. The insecurity was coming through really strong, and it feels like you're currently connected to an energy of a masculine, and it's like not it's not a good one. Like it's not someone that you're meant to be with. It might even be that you're having trouble kind of imagining imagining a more positive love for yourself. And you're just kind of like accepting whatever comes instead of choosing specifically, like asking for specific characteristics, confirmation. Yeah, I just keep getting the message. They're saying, like, my angels are saying someone's not good for you. Like, someone's really not good for you, and you're like not seeing it clearly for some reason. It could be that you might be connected to masculines that aren't good for you, and that's what's delaying this this divine counterpart from coming in, is because you're basically just taking whatever attention you get and turning that into something more than it's supposed to be. And none of these are right for you. Like, none of these energies are right for you. So you're being asked to open your mind to a higher form of love at this time. Absolutely. You can do something as simple as ritual work, cutting cords, ritual work. I recommend using a black and white candle if you're going to do this. I think a lot of people don't realize that the point of ritual work is for you to hold space for your emotions and hold space for your mind and connect that through, action of the body. And so just going through that ritual, allowing yourself to have those raw emotions and feelings come up, feelings of unworthiness, also forgiveness for self for not choosing better. It's only from that place of like self-reflection that you can, cut the cords of the past and open the doors to the future. And so it's more just like giving yourself time to self-reflect is going to be what cuts cords from the past. But yes, cord cutting ritual, I highly recommend. You can find them on Pinterest. Like I always say that. I do offer it through my website. It's something very simple, but the power is in your hands for this. But it's definitely something that you need to do, is to cut the cords from the past and focus on the future and creating a better future for yourself. So thank you so much. Thank you, Adria. Okay. Aron, I do see your order just came through, so good to connect with you. And just to give you a lineup, yes, Cindy, they're so good. It's so good for your mind. Okay, so Eddie, Molly, Amanda, Christy, Amelia, and Anna Maria, all of you are in the lineup. Aron, we are going to do you right now, love. Okay. So you want to know about your current relationship? And you want to know if your relationship will grow stronger and progress further. Interesting. Okay, we have the 5 of Gems. So there's anxiety coming through. The message that immediately comes through is that one or the other of you is like holding someone back or holding something back. You may have to cope with stress, anxiety, or denial. You might feel a lack of respect, support, or understanding. Distance or separation can cause despair. You and/or your partner could be worrying too much about things you cannot change and/or not enough about the things that you can. Interesting. Worry can paralyze you or make you act inappropriately until you face its source. Focus on the present and do what you can with what you have. Actual panic disorder can be something that hinders this relationship. So there could even be some sort of PTSD involved from past relationships or mother or father wounding. Professional guidance can help you heal any frightening, conflicting feelings and emotional upheavals that are threatening you and your relationship. I feel like that pertains to both of you for some reason. Like, it doesn't feel like one or the other. It feels like something that both of you could prosper from and benefit from. And you want to know what's coming through is that this person is open-minded to that suggestion. However, it's important to lead by example. And I think that's kind of what this reading is tying into, is expecting your person to go to therapy or to do the things that they need to do while you yourself are not also doing the things that you know you need to do. It's just going to create this like back and forth movement between the both of you where nothing really gets done. Moving in silence is what your angels are saying is the best way to approach this. But your person is open-minded, like I said. They need to see action being done. It's almost like you kind of need to lead the way in this. Something about their communication is off. Like they don't know how to talk to you about things. Like they're saying that they always say the wrong things. Like they somehow always say something that like they are not trying to say, and then it ends up like bothering you. It turns into this whole thing because it was like misunderstood. What is coming through is that your person does want to make this work. And so if you are able to take that first step for yourself and lead the way, I'm hearing your person will follow suit. And it might even be something that you're able to bond over, ultimately bringing the two of you closer together. Oh, good. Okay. So you spoke about this today. Yes. Wonderful. Yeah. You lead the way in this. I think that's even why you're here connecting today. Also 444 on the timer, everybody. So, okay, good. I'm glad that that resonates for you because it sounds like you're in the midst of like the conflict and the chaos, but ultimately it's your inspired action that is going to make this connection stronger. So your question was, will your relationship grow stronger and progress further? Yes, as long as you do. Like it's all kind of, you don't have to do the work for this person. You just have to do the work for you. And it's going to inspire this person to do the work for themselves. So thank you so much, Ariane. And then Swetha. Okay. So if Eddie or Molly, Amanda, Christy, Amelia, Anna Maria, or Swetha is here, you're so welcome, Ariana. So if any of those people are here and would love to check in, hi, Amelia. Okay, love. So your question is, tell me what I need to know about finding my soulmate. Ten of Gems. We have protection coming through. This one's a good one. It's kind of ties into the energy of like, what is meant to be will always be, and nothing that is truly yours can ever be taken away from you. True love is destined to be yours sooner rather than later. A relation, I just got excited for some reason. A relationship that has been built securely from the ground up will survive the test of time. Past ties and rich family traditions offer support and protection. An important holiday or other celebration can lead to new prospects for love. Interesting that Christmas is coming up here. Seeds you planted in the past bear fruit now. It is a good time to make important decisions. Living together is so strongly favored that there may be soon a wedding planned. You may establish your own dynasty. Your success is assured if you invest conservatively and do not gamble. I don't know why, but what's coming through for your reading is that you're being asked to, it's like, choose what's familiar to you, because it doesn't feel like it feels good what's familiar to you, or it just feels like you had an example or have an example in your life of a love that you would be happy to experience. Something about that stands out. So this could be like a family member, like a sister or brother or something of the sort, where you just admire what that relationship is, and it's something that you can look up to. And so it's not so much looking for guidance or looking for your next big breakthrough so much as it is just like appreciating what you're able to witness. Okay, perfect. Best friend's parents. Yeah, there's something very significant about that relationship. Like it might have just come down to a thought that you had about that relationship where you accidentally manifested, where it was kind of a thought of like, oh, I wish that I had a relationship like that, or I wish that my parents were like that. That seed like took root in your subconscious is what I'm being told. And so if you have the chance to spend time with your friend during the holidays, even, there could be something very significant about that. If there's some sort of tradition of going out with your friends, celebrating in some way, something about that outing also may be significant for you. And I'm hearing like a spot just open up. It feels like this person is newly single, but not from like a very serious relationship. It feels like a more casual situation. This person is very quick to know if something is for them or not. And I'm just hearing you're going to be able to build a very healthy love with this person. Like you might even be more excited to introduce them to your friend's family than your own. Whatever the case, it's really important for you to spend time around family that feels like what you want family to feel like. I know you guys are always like slipping away from me. Yeah. What you want family to feel like imagine what you want the holidays to feel like with your person as well. It it might even come in as a gift, like for Christmas. Your person, I'm being told, is going to be your gift for Christmas. Put on your best dress when you go out is what I'm being told. There's something very significant about that. Thank you so much, Amelia. You're very welcome, love. Okay. Sweeta, please give me some clarity on my no contact situation. He was everything my heart needed. Okay, this one's gonna be good. This one's gonna be good. You know what's interesting? It's interesting because as I read your question, I just happened to make note of a comment that was, how do you disconnect from your twin flame? And the answer is you don't. You don't disconnect from your twin flame. If you disconnect from your twin flame, you disconnect from yourself. A twin flame union is not about physically being in a relationship with your person. It is about loving your person so much that you are willing to let them go if it means that you are happy and they are happy, that you feel loved and they feel loved. It's letting your person go, knowing that you are both being led to a greater love. And for some reason, that feels really significant for your reading. Maybe just a confirmation, and 444 on the timer, a confirmation that you don't need to let go of your person, you just need to let go of the attachment to your person. Queen of Gems in reversed. So this one's interesting because it's very like your natural state of being is very much in power, but for some reason maybe this person kind of took that away from you or took you out of that power for reasons that were maybe even beyond both of your control. Maybe love took over. The haughty gaze of the Queen of Gems reversed reveals that she thinks she's better than everyone, and her wish is your command. She takes for granted her good fortune and the true love her husband displays for her. She can't be bothered nurturing her children and foists them off on nannies and relatives. She is an aristocratic snob and judges people by their lineage, wealth, and profession. She does her charitable work to keep up appearances. She would rather shop and spend money with abandon. She respects education as yet another badge of rank with which to judge people. You will soon meet or be called upon to see if you display the quality of the Queen of Gems. You can manifest true love if you stop judging people by what they have and start appreciating them for who they are inside. You may be protecting your privacy to the point of being emotionally cold and insensitive. Patronizing the arts and working for charities can provide you with social connections, but people you encounter may disappoint you. Build a better relationship with a partner and or your children. You can protect your good fortune and that of those you care about too. A person who is important to you may be unable to help you now. Overspending or financial matters can negatively affect the status of a relationship. Take a class in cooking, baking, or even lovemaking. Okay, so this one is pretty intense. And I think it's also important to note what resonates and what doesn't. You want to know why this feels so significant? I just figured this out. I have come across this card so many times, and it's never sat right with me. It's never sat right with me because it's so like, the card itself is judgmental. It's basically a whole description of saying, hey, don't be judgmental, while it's simultaneously judging you. And I have never understood that concept because it just doesn't feel like something God would say or God would do. However, in your case, and being that that you are in separation from your person, there's a reason why that had to happen, and something tells me that you would strongly resonate with feeling like you were always being humbled by your person, and not in a good way. Feeling like you were being judged by your person, feeling like you were carrying judgment from your person, like they were projecting onto you everything that they judged themselves for. Kind of like a very negative light of, the blessing that your life is. This is the Queen of Gems. She's meant to be the Queen of Gems. She's meant to be adorned. She's meant to go on shopping trips. She's meant to enjoy herself. She is blessed. She is loved by God truly. And she shows up. She does the work. She is humble. She is kind. She does not need to be humbled by someone who does not know her the way that God does. And so the overall energy of this to me just feels like you're still carrying that person's energy, and that's why you are still in separation. You need to do a return to sender, not even a cord cutting. You need a return to sender. You need to send that energy right back because it's not yours to carry and you've carried it for far too long. And the longer that you carry this energy for your person, the longer it's going to take them to, it's like they're never going to be able to do the work and show up for you if you don't send that energy back to them, because you're just carrying it for them. You're doing all the work for them. That is not your energy to exist in. So you don't have to carry that anymore. Thank you so much, Swinna. Nicole, did you... Okay, you just want me to keep the question to myself. You're so welcome, Sveta. Okay. Hi, love. Okay, so we have Nicole, we have Anna Maria, Christy, Amanda, Molly, and Eddie. Hi, Nicole. Okay, so I will keep this, the question between us. And I'm going to pull your card. And read into your energy. You know what's coming through, Nicole, immediately is that you might be giving this person too much of your time and energy. Like you might be reading into it a little bit too much at this time, like deeper than they are allowing themselves to go for you is what's coming through. And we do have the King of Roses in the reverse, so this will be very interesting because the King of Roses, like if you are asking for love and you pull the King of Roses, you better like get yourself in check and get ready for just the wildest love to enter your life. This is the King of Roses is like that's like the forever partner. That's like the kingdom spouse energy. So let's see what it is in reversed. It's like the powerhouse of this deck, I guess is a good way to describe it. Okay. The King of Roses reversed is distracted. Okay, that makes sense then. They are not giving you the energy, attention that you are giving them at this time, which is why you're being asked not to look so deep into it right now. His crown is caught on the several dark branches behind him, symbolizing that he cannot manage his kingdom properly because there are so many projects going on at the same time. Overwhelmed and overworked and overtired is what comes to mind. Be careful not to gamble or take on too much now. You may lose, as in don't take on anything for them. You will most likely encounter a domineering person who is absolutely certain he or she is right. Make sure this person is not you. So control issues might be coming through here. This is someone who likes to talk only about himself. He can be crude. Meanness, pettiness, and cheapness are all issues to address and deal with. The tenderness you crave in a relationship may be missing. It doesn't feel like this person really has a lot of energy to give to, or it's just not something that this person has ever done, is like give their time and energy into a relationship. It feels more like they've always given their time and energy to work, like very overwhelmed with work, and they just take it very seriously is what's coming through. This card reversed can indicate disloyalty and someone with multiple relationships. An ego problem or spiritual pride, either in you or another, can block true love. Beware the tendency to give up power because it is spiritual or because this is what the other person wants, right? Either way, it is not healthy. Yeah, overcompensating your energy for lack of their energy is not going to get you the results that you're looking for. You may be impressed with a person who seems to have everything going his or her way, but is actually in bad shape. I was gonna say, I don't know how you see this person, but their energy is like, it's like very sweaty. Like they're constantly working and worrying over something, and it's just not very attractive underneath it all is kind of what's coming through. Eight of Wings, I believe, is Eight of Swords. I believe it's Eight of Swords. You may be impressed with a person who seems to have everything going his or her way, but is actually in bad shape. He or she is not ready to get involved the way you would like and cannot or will not give wholly to a relationship. The King of Roses reverse can also indicate that a clash of attitudes regarding politics, sports, entertainment, and technology use may cause problems in your relationship. What's coming through specifically for this is that this person hasn't even really shown you who they are. And I feel like you are such a powerful manifester, and like your love is so powerful that it kind of like cloaked this person. Like you gave this person a lot more personality than they might have. It almost feels as if you've given this person some of your personality even, and you're like, oh my God, I love this person so much. Meanwhile, your angels are laughing because you're literally just basically admitting to loving yourself because you gave them that energy in the first place. The energy that's being reflected back to you by this person right now is the love that you have for yourself. It's the passion that you have for yourself. What's coming through is that it's very possible that you are being given the opportunity to fall deeper in love with yourself within this connection. And I'm hearing plain Jane, like something about this person is very plain Jane. Like outside of their passion for their work, they don't really have like style or creativity. And I think that's why their relationships may lack and why they have so many options, is because they don't show too much of themselves to people. They only show a little bit, and then a little bit here and a little bit there, just enough to keep people interested, enough to like let you, give love and feel that love in return, because it's literally your love coming back to you. But it almost feels like it's entertainment for this person. Something feels like they're aware of this. If I was your friend, like if I was your best friend, I would tell you to steer clear of this person, is what's coming through. Also, it's really important for you to realize right now how powerful your love energy is, because your love energy is the reason why you feel so attracted to this person, because they have that little window open for people to give the love and have it reflected back to you. Like they're wearing like a mirrored mask is kind of what it is, but many of them. So I know that's not exactly, what you probably wanted to hear, but that's the thing I love about this deck, and sometimes do not love about this deck. It can definitely just rip the band-aid off. So I'm sending so much love to you, Nicole. I think it's just really important that you understand how powerful your love is, and how deserving you are of someone who's able to hold all of that and also reflect that back to you in a way that is truthful, in a way that is genuine. So thank you so much, Nicole. My sweatshirt is from Abercrombie and Fitch. I get so many compliments on this sweatshirt. You're so welcome, love. So Anna Maria, Christy, Amanda, Molly, and Eddie, if you are here and ready to check in. Bye, Alex. And for those of you who are still interested in receiving a personal reading tonight, like I said, the link is in my bio. It's lunarosedivinerituals.com. It'll be the first thing you see, live reading. Choose between 1, 2, or 3 questions. And then at your checkout, please leave your questions in the note. Once your purchase is complete, come on back to this live and we'll check in and do your reading. Hi, Anna Maria. Okay, love. So you can share your question in the comments if you would like. You can also just say it out loud. It's just as powerful. It's actually very important that you say it out loud because the universe listens. And say your question out loud. Have your intention for who it is for and what it is for. Okay, so you would like to know, is this person the one for you? I don't know why I just had them coming through in a vision of like dun 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 dun, it's me, like presenting themselves to you. So that's interesting. I feel like they want to be the one. Oh. We have the Princess of Wings coming out. The Messenger. Okay. The Princess of Wings upright is an angel. I was gonna say this feels more like your energy, just tuning into that first. The Princess of Wings upright is an angel, a word derived from the Greek word angelos, meaning messenger. Her bird and butterfly companions also use their wings to spread the message of peace and beauty far and wide. Her seated posture and faraway look symbolizes that she is waiting to speak with you about your future. You will encounter or have to act like a youthful, intelligent, versatile person who knows how to communicate. The purpose of this is to help an existing or future partner and you develop your ability to focus and gain insight and direction for valuable and meaningful ideas. You will share many interests and talk and theorize together for hours. You may research with or for this person. You may seek knowledge together through books, classes, the internet, or by traveling. You may meet a partner through the internet or through a well-read or communicative friend. Information will change your life. As you come to appreciate your original ideas more, you may begin to put them into action. You and or your partner will have the ability to see strengths and weaknesses in people, ideas, and designs. One of you may be or become a professional writer, communicator, or consultant. You may find yourself feeling very turned on romantically by intellectual stimulation. Keep a journal or write stories based on your life. You know what's interesting about this reading is that it feels like this is already your person. It feels like this is your person, and that's why, because I was like, this is interesting. I had a feeling as soon as this card came out that it wasn't going to really be focused on the love connection. I was like, that's interesting that it would be more about, you know, like her energy or, you know, the things that are happening in her life versus this person. And I think it's because this person, it has appeared in your life as your person. Like you're meant to learn, you're meant to grow, you're meant to experience with them. And this person doesn't have doubt. And I think that's also why I received the vision of this person saying, dun, da, 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 like, here I am, like, you get me, I'm the prize, like, I'm here. You're both the prize in this. And it also just feels like the more you spend time learning something together, the more that you're going to come to realize this. It's not so much, I think it might be just as easy for you to spend time doing activities and partaking in certain things that are not good for your mental health, for your body. And it's important to note, you know, a love like this can either break you or build you. And so you mentioned you're in separation right now. So how you end up in a time period like that is if you are not doing the things that you are meant to be doing when you're together. You can't sit by and watch your lives go by within this love connection. You are meant to be doing this together. You are meant to be moving forward, making progress together. And so this separation is not happening to take you away from one another. It's happening to, it's like realign the both of you on a path to being greater, to being better. And so the sooner you align with that energy, the sooner you align again with your person. Because if you are not also making progress and moving up, when you come back into connection with this person, you're going to drag him down, or vice versa. He's going to drag you down. It has to be the both of you committed to bettering yourselves while you're together. Otherwise, you're going to continuously end up in periods of separation. And if you want to stay together, the both of you need to be working on yourselves while you are separated as well. You're so welcome. Thank you, Anna Maria. Christy, Amanda, Molly, and Eddie is our lineup at the moment. Hi, David. So if Christy is here, or Amanda, or Molly, or Eddie, and for those of you asking how to get on the list, you quickly exit the live, click the link in my bio. It will take you to my website where you can click on the live love reading. And then you choose between 1, 2, or 3 questions. Put your questions in the note at checkout. Once your purchase is complete, come on back to this live and we check in and go through your reading. Karina, it wouldn't surprise me. A lot of people mention that I appear in their dreams, and typically as a guide. So if Christy or Amanda or Molly or Eddie is here, thank you, John. Hi, Marlene. Beth, yes, you go to the website to book. And then Demitria. Demitria, your order just came through. So if you are here as well. Hi, Demitria. Okay. Okay, love. So your question is, tell me what I need to know about my love life. Will I have a romantic partnership? So I'm tuning into your soul energy and I'm hearing, please, please, I need this. And God energy is here as well, saying the words, you need time, my love, you need time. That's very much in alignment. The Nine of Gems is all about independence. It's all about establishing yourself before you establish yourself in love. Your love life will soon improve dramatically if you work on becoming or simply appearing independent, free, and self-reliant. Get out into the natural world and enjoy pleasant outdoor activities with a loved one. Specifically, a best friend energy is coming through for that one. If you are looking for love, you may find it outdoors. Learn about your body and how Mother Nature provides all that is needed. Treat your health as your greatest wealth. Emphasize your best physical attributes. Develop a strong sense of yourself. You will achieve success if you stick to your plan. You have accomplished a lot. It is time to harvest the fruits of your labors. You know what's coming through is it feels like there's a higher version of yourself that just knows, like just fully trusts and fully knows that you're about to receive everything, like everything you've asked for. And then there's this like smaller, quieter, more shy version of yourself that's struggling with that belief for some reason. It's like as much as you are able to believe and give in to this higher manifestation coming in for you, it's just like that low voice of yourself, it's just as present and the opposite, like in the opposite direction. And I think I'm being shown this to remind you that you have the power to choose in every moment which voice to give your power and energy to, which thought to allow into your mind. Like even questioning it like this, like, will I have this? Of course you will have this. It is what you desire. It is one of your greatest desires. God is not going to keep that from you. But it does require you to give in to the realization that you are going to have all of that and more. And I'm hearing like, what can you do in the meantime while you wait for this to come in? I think it's important to make note that life is not about finding love outside of you. Life is about connecting to the love that is you. And the deeper you are able to do that, the deeper the love connection that is going to come into your life for you to experience. So spend more time right now coming into love with yourself, like falling in love with yourself, rising in love with yourself. That is bringing you into a greater love connection at this time. Thank you so much, Demitria. Christy or Amanda or Molly or Eddie, if you are here. You're so welcome, love. Hi, Christy. Now, Christy, did you order the 2 questions? Because this is Christy with a K, not with a C, so I just want to double check that. And then we have Ramya and Danielle as well coming through. So right now, either Eddie, Molly, Amanda, Christy, Ramya, or Danielle. Danielle, did you just purchase a 1 question reading? Oh, perfect. Okay. So Ramya, go ahead, and if you feel called to put your question in the comments, you can. Otherwise, I encourage you to ask your question out loud. Hi, Danielle. Perfect. So like I said, either put your question in the comments or ask your question out loud. As long as you are connected to your intention, I can connect to your energy. Ramya, your energy feels like a garden. Feels like a garden. There's literally butterflies and flowers in full bloom. It's like a heavenly scent. Lots of flowers, colorful, like all kinds of colors are coming through for you. Very connected to Goddess Venus at this time. And we have the 8 of Roses, signs and signals coming through. I just feel like you're very tuned in right now to goddess energy, or like your inner goddess. Makes sense when you're that powerful and you had to unbecome everything that you weren't in order to be who you are now. So it makes sense that you can be as beautiful and vibrant in your goddess energy as you are and still question someone's intentions for you. So yes is your answer. Yes, with an exclamation point. The energy and love you have been putting out comes back to you in a very positive way. I'm hearing this person is smitten with you. And I don't use that language, your angels do. Someone tells you they love you or vice versa. A beautiful love affair is initiated, sustained, and improved via computer, email, telephone, postal letter, or any other means of communication. So you both have very strong communication coming through. Maybe not a lot of communication, but very strong when you do. You may be feeling very tuned in to a wonderful person. If so, take action and make your intentions perfectly clear. Pay attention to signs and symbols, including body language. They are as important as words. Make plans now, not later. Live your lives together in your own unique way and follow your bliss. Don't put the foot on the brakes. Keep your foot on the gas pedal for this, is what I'm being told. I feel like there's a part of you, a strong part of you, that wants to kind of slow things down or take things easy or like hesitate and be like, whoa, wait a second, let's think about this. Your angels are saying less thinking, more doing. Like, just go for it. Just be in love with this person. Let yourself experience, like young and blissful love. Things happening quickly between the two of you is a good thing. It's not gaslighting. It's not manipulation. It's not love bombing. It's genuinely just two people who are very much in their God and Goddess energy, who are enjoying each other in that energy. But if you start to hesitate and start to question, and you can either be a channel for Goddess energy, or you can also be a channel for any other energy to come through, especially from past relationships or future relationships. And you have the power to, kind of make or break this. So I'm being told, that you and this person make a very divine pair. Like, you look very good together physically, but also energetically, it just makes sense. Like, you're both at places in your life that just makes sense, that you get to enjoy yourself without thinking too hard about it. I'm also hearing, don't worry about the details. Let it just happen. Like, don't worry about the structure of your relation, like the storyline of your relationship. Just let it happen. You're going to know that you found true love with this person when the storylines don't matter anymore, when you don't need to know what the ending is, when you don't need to know when you're getting married, or when you're moving in together, this and that. You're so immersed in the present moment of love with this person that it just happens, and it happens in a really beautiful way, which is a very accurate representation of your energy right now. So it's okay that you had questions arise, but try not to question too much what's happening, or at least just question it in a way that allows this person to be your calm, allows this person to step in and be that peaceful voice, basically, that allows that person to give you the reassurance that you're looking for. I think it's a beautiful thing to reach out to readers and healers and all of that. But let the next question be towards your person. Let them answer that for you. It's going to build a deeper trust within one another. Even just showing this person that you're open to, like, allowing yourself to be vulnerable so that they can be strong for you in that moment, is going to strengthen your connection. So thank you so much, Ramya. And Danielle, if you are still here, love, you can check in. You're so welcome. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Danielle. Absolutely. Let's tune into this energy for you. That's a very powerful question. So hopefully you get an equally as powerful answer that is clear, fair, and just. So Danielle, you would like to know if you should get back together with your ex. Okay. You have the Seven of Wings coming through. This does translate as the Seven of Swords. Interesting. It's saying no. Don't underestimate the formidable opposition you are encountering or creating. Even using every resource you have or can borrow to create or hold onto the relationship in question might not be enough, so make sure it is worth keeping. Interesting. Negative behavior patterns must be overcome in yourself or another. Be aware of prejudice, fear, and deceit. Others involved may be evasive or misleading and refuse to state their true intentions. Untrustworthy people must be eliminated from your life. Try to correct mistakes as they occur. Don't go against your best interests. So what's coming through with this one is that this person doesn't want to lose you, but they don't want to take care of you. Like, they don't want to lose you, but they don't want to love you either. And at that point, it just becomes attachment. They don't want to lose you from their life because it's kind of become a crutch in some way, emotionally, energetically. I feel like this person has gotten away with a lot. And what was coming through before this, like before I even read the passage, was that this person, has changed a thing or two, but there's a lot of things. I think that this person might have even changed or chosen like the easiest thing to change. And I mean, the angels are saying it's not worth keeping. It's not worth holding on to. In terms of, and they're saying specifically in terms of years of your life, like years of your life wasted is why they are telling you this now and saying, do not reopen this door that has been closed for a reason, because it is years of your life. And yes, Sammy is purring on my lap. It's years of your life that you would be giving up. And it's not like in comparison to the lifetime that you have, the endless possibilities for you to experience love in more and more beautiful ways. It's not worth it. It's not worth giving up years of your life just to end up in the same place that you are in now. It'll be good for a moment. It'll get a little bit better. It'll be like a roller coaster ride, is what it feels like. And maybe that resonates with you as well. Also, one thing the angels are saying is that he's not a significant love for you. Like he's not meant to be a very significant love for you. And I think that's what they're saying is like, you're not meant to give years of your life to this person. It's okay that what has happened has happened. That's a beautiful thing. You don't owe anything else. You don't need to give anything else. So thank you so much, Danielle. Also, I understand why you're here and you're asking this question, because their energy feel like it's almost as if they know that it's the last time. Like they know that there's not going to be another time, and so there's like their energy is really holding on and like reaching out for more. So it's not your fault. It's not your fault that you're questioning what's happening within this connection. You are being pulled on energetically, and that can take a toll emotionally, mentally. Maybe you're even losing sleep lately. But you do need to be strong at this time. Be strong so that you can be soft again. So much love for you, Danielle. Source and subject, I love your description of protection. I think it's so important for people to understand that protection is something that you already have. And it's simply acknowledging that it exists. You're so welcome, Danielle. Simply acknowledging that you are protected is what brings it into reality, is what brings it into fruition. The fear that you aren't protected or that you are, you know, susceptible to danger is the illusion. It's fear-based belief. When I talk about curse removals or demonic energy removals or protection rituals and any of that stuff, which I am a big believer in, simply for the fact that, you know, a lot of us have at one time or another, or maybe currently going through those experiences of having deep-rooted fears and like I call them lesser evils, lesser evil thoughts planted in our subconscious that have you convinced that something is out to get you or something bad is over. Like if you believe that you are cursed in some way, if you believe that there's a curse placed over your life, that just means that somewhere in your subconscious there's a seed of fear that has been planted that simply needs to be removed. And so when I talk about, you know, curse removals and stuff like that, it's not like ho ho ho, it's literally getting to the I don't know why I felt the need to describe it like that. It's getting to the root of what is causing you to believe or give your power to that fear, that thought, that illusion. And I believe that in order to break a curse, you simply go back to the first moment that you even started believing it was real, or wherever that memory is linked to, wherever it came from, and you change that. You change that moment, you change that memory, you pluck it out and replace it with either, you know, God, you replace it with dirt or you plant a new seed there. Whatever you do, it's just a matter of removing that belief that does not belong in you, in your mind, in your body. I think it's important to also note that when you protect yourself, or when you give awareness to protection over yourself, or like, you know how they say return to sender, you're not doing anything. You're not sending out intention. You're simply becoming a mirror of reflection for that person. So they are going to receive what they give, not what you give. You give nothing. Alicia and Katia. We have Alicia, Katia, if you would like to check in. We also have Christy with a K, Amanda, or Molly. Interesting. Hi, Katya. Hi, Alicia. Okay. So I'll go in the order which it came in. So Alicia, you will go first, and Katya, you will go next. So Katya, hold on to that thought. Okay, Alicia. So you would like me to tell you about your next serious relationship. Oh, I love this one. Okay. We have the Queen of Roses. I need to get better mounts because these ones clearly don't work. Queen of Roses is a really good one. This is going to be a very empowering relationship for you. very empowering, very enlightening, and this could even be the one. The Queen of Roses is as skilled at attracting people to her and managing the intrigue that swirls around her court as the spiders who've woven diamond-shaped webs in tribute to her. She is magnetic and creative. She knows everyone and their secrets and knows how to use information to make things happen. She is popular and fiercely independent. When you emulate and/or get involved with someone with her energy and qualities, it will generate possibilities for an active social life. She is willing and likes excitement and attention. She always wants to meet new people and she will pull you along with her. If she is with a partner, she will push and prod that person to play and have more fun. She is cheerful and those around her feel the warmth, love, and humor from her sunny disposition. She can tire you out with her busy schedule and can-do attitude. Okay. I'm hearing like your person is going to be very structured, like very business oriented. They don't really know how to have a lot of fun or even prioritize having a lot of fun, which is kind of where you come in. They're going to be very excited to show you off, is what I'm being told. Like, I don't know why the word aristocrat comes to mind. I don't even know what that means. Maybe Google it. But it feels like you're going to be a center of attention when you go to parties or events or like places that are important for business and where like a lot of friends and family are. Your relationship is going to be like a center of attention. Also, this person is someone who is highly sought after, is what's coming through by like a lot of, I'll give you the specifics. Rich, beautiful young women, they are very sought after by. But something about your wild spirit is what stands out to this person, because you don't act inappropriately, but the energy that channels through you when you are acting appropriately is just something that naturally captures attention. And so it draws this person interest in because they notice how it captures other people's attention. Feel inspired and you will inspire trust. Push yourself to be positive and self-assured. Behave like royalty. Use your connections to get things done and be true to your beliefs about true love, and it will manifest in your life. Heat up your romantic life by being more outgoing. Parties and other gatherings will benefit you. Find a project that stimulates you. It will lead you to meet like-minded people. Inspire with your enthusiasm and vitality. Don't worry about what others think. It feels like a lot of people are going to want to work with you because of this person. Like something about this person's name or status is very significant. Like they're very well known in a community, like a very large community, more like a city community. They're very well known and they're known to be successful. And so naturally you're going to get a lot of other people that are drawn to you for that person's success. Not because you don't have your own, you certainly have your own. But what you have is going to be supported by this person. It's going to be like amplified. It's kind of like you're going to be shown off by this person. Like it makes you look really good being with this person, and this person likes being with you because they look really good by being with you. Energetically, you are very much in your feminine energy, divine feminine, while they are in their divine masculine. And by the way, this is somebody who is already in their divine masculine. You don't have to change them. You don't have to ask them for anything. You just kind of fit together like two peas in a pod is what's coming through. Also, they are going to be very clear about their intentions from the start. Like each step in your relationship, it's going to be very clear. Like they're going to label it because this person is so structured. So you're going to be seeing each other, dating. They're going to ask you to be, you know, their partner, their boyfriend, their girlfriend. And then it's going to transgress, like it's just going to go in a lineup, like step by step. Fiance, wife, mother, grandmother, like there's a whole lineup to love with this person. So just to clarify, the next relationship that you enter into is leading to marriage. It is leading to growing your family. This person is also very physically affectionate with you. Something about Buttercup, like Princess Buttercup, feels significant too. They're very proud of everything that you've accomplished, and they're very honored to share that everything they've accomplished with you. It's like very respectful, mutual respect, mutual honoring. Both of you are able to see each other as powerful individuals, and also trust that each other are going to show up consistently as that in your lives. So a lot of stability coming for you in love as well. Thank you so much, Alicia. Cartier, if you are still here. And then Christy, Amanda, Molly, and Eddie also. Hi, Cartier. You're so welcome, Alicia. Stacy, that's funny. Okay, Cartier. Now, you still have your, you posted your question. Feel free to post your question one more time if you would like in the comments. Otherwise, say it out loud. Maybe. I'm going to be accepting personal readings for just about the next 20 minutes or so for those of you who still feel called. Okay, so your question is, what do I see? What do you see with Z and what he wants, action, and when, if no, you need help as well. Okay, so what do we see with Z and what he wants? What he's going to do about it and when? Here he's a simple man. I feel like you overcomplicate things with this person. He's a very, ow, not nice. Don't bite, Mom. So we do have the 10 of Wings. It almost feels like you are making this more difficult than it needs to be. Like you're overthinking something that this person is just trying to enjoy, and they are trying to be a part of it, is also what's coming through. Though difficult times have come and may still be ongoing, the worst is over. You may be feeling completely drained. You have experienced a great deal of doubt and uncertainty in your relationships, a dark night of the soul. That makes sense. It is especially hard to endure this alone because their mind just doesn't think the way that yours does. Like they can't even get overwhelmed if they want to, because they're just so, like, they're so simple-minded. So it definitely feels like you've been experiencing this alone. Sharing difficulties can strengthen a relationship. Problems faced together can produce the wisdom and compassion to help others in crisis. It almost feels like you were just expecting this person to be there without asking this person and getting a little bit vulnerable, asking them if they could show up for you. Like you felt like they owed it to you, instead of you just communicating that, you know, you're not doing well. asking them if they can be there for you, or if you can talk through things, letting them know like that you're not having a good time. I feel like those type of simple communications would actually be beneficial to you because this person is so simple-minded. But you kind of just got sucked in to this mindset, this dark night of the soul, and it just kind of took you, which is totally fine. But maybe for next time, it's something that you can consider, because I don't feel like this is the first time it's happened. This feels like something that maybe you're a little bit familiar with. The hopes and dreams, problems faced together can produce the wisdom and compassion to help others in crisis. The hopes and dreams of the past may be dashed, but new ones will arise in time. Yeah, you're going to have like multiple chances with this person. If words cannot comfort, a wound this deep and loss this devastating may require professional help. So even like, you can't expect this person to help you if you don't first know how to help yourself. So having certain methods in place, learning certain things about yourself that help you better understand yourself, so that you can, you know, it's like care for yourself through those moments, through those dark nights of the soul, or when you get overwhelmed, or when your feelings just kind of take over, or, you know, if something isn't to your liking, even being able to just communicate when you don't like something or that you like something can be very beneficial. And so you said, is it a bad idea to reach out to him first? I would say if you're going to be reaching out to him, it needs to be from a humbling place. Like, it needs to be from a place where you acknowledge that they are not supposed to be, like, they are not going to fix you because you're not broken, first of all, but also because they are not your savior. You are. Your connection to yourself, to your higher self, to God's source energy that is going to be your saving grace. And then the actions that you take inspired by that connection are going to be what save you. And so reaching out to this person is only going to be beneficial when you actually have mindfulness about what you're experiencing and about what you would prefer to experience with this person. So this does require an action on your part, actually. Action on your part, communication on your part. You'll be surprised pleasantly by how receptive this person is to you if you are able to communicate clearly in a way that they might understand. Thank you so much, Katya. So Hannah, and then Rachel, and Laticia. So Hannah, if you are here, and you can check in. I'm so happy for you, Margaret. Hannah, Rachel, and for those of you who are desiring of getting a reading, I'm going to have them open for just about the next 5 minutes or so for this live, and this will definitely not be the last live, but just for tonight, I will be accepting orders for the next 5 minutes. Okay, Hannah, let me take a look. Okay, so your question, love, and Rachel, you are going to be next. So your question is, should you try to date at this time? You're stuck in past energies, or just continue healing and discovering yourself? Oh, you want to know if you're still stuck in past energies or just continuing healing and discovering yourself? Should you even try to date at this time? I'm being told, shown an image of you taking your hands off of the handles. Like God is asking you to take your hands off of the handles. Like, let someone else open the door for you. Don't open your own door is specifically what's coming through. And we have the World card. This to me is opening yourself up to the right energies. It's not so much a matter of don't try to date. It's more just a matter of don't date the wrong people is what's coming through. Hi, Adri. Thank you for being here. Okay. You have done well is the energy of this card. Graduation time. It's almost like saying, come on, girl, like trust yourself now. You've done the work. It's not dating that you're supposed to get rid of. It's the lower vibrational dating that you're supposed to get rid of. Promises will be kept and your deepest desires will soon be fulfilled. A major milestone will be reached. You will soon attain a degree of achievement and understanding that rewards you in a physical, mental, and spiritual nature for your efforts to find true love and or improve your existing relationship. Okay, so you're being very supported at this time. Actually, it's kind of saying the opposite. It's saying like, okay, put yourself out there or put yourself in an energy to be seen, but don't try so hard, and make sure you're opening yourself up to being seen by the right people and willing to be hidden from the wrong ones, or like willing to disappear from the presence of the wrong ones. If you haven't yet met your mate, now is the time for the perfect relationship to flow to you naturally. Hand off the door. Maybe in the form of someone from a different country, race, or ethnic background. Respect cultural differences, but don't sacrifice or sublimate your own, because true love never requires such a thing. You have finally come to know yourself, so be yourself always and in all ways. So the only real hesitation I feel around the dating is that in the past you've kind of taken on other people's energies and even given up your own, like things that you really love about yourself in order to accommodate people. You're not supposed to do that right now. This is like one of those moments in your life where you really need to stand up for yourself, like stand up tall as who you are and let people walk out that door. Hand off the door, as in let people walk in and let people walk out. You're not opening the door for people to walk out. You're not opening the door for people to walk in. You're letting the universe kind of guide what's happening, but you get to pick and choose this time. You are a chosen one. You're not looking for the chosen one. You're not looking to choose. You are waiting for someone to see you as the chosen one. The angel's trumpet symbolizes that you should announce your love to the world. Yes, it is a perfect time to exchange gifts and have a party, especially one where you can dress up and dance the night away. New Year's celebration is specifically what comes to mind for you. Say yes to marriage and announce your engagement, as in claim to the universe that you are ready for your kingdom spouse and nothing less, and then act accordingly. Partnered or not, this rare time of culmination must be identified and honored with gifts and celebrations. You're celebrating life. You're celebrating the life that you know you're about to experience, the life that you're entering into. Honestly, what's coming through is that it wouldn't surprise me if you were married by the end of next year. And I know that sounds crazy considering where you're at right now, but true love doesn't have a timeline. And true love it's like too powerful to kind of succumb to like what's considered normal or okay. A long cycle has ended and a new cycle is about to begin. It is a potent time to set your intention to make your new dreams based on your new situation a reality. Throw off old habits that have outlived their usefulness and open your eyes and ears to wonderful opportunities and exciting discoveries. You may want to travel and see the world. I don't know if you ever planned on having a destination wedding, but that's what comes to mind when I think of this, is having a destination wedding. So Spirit is basically saying the opposite of what, like, your energy when in this question was kind of like, oh, I'm over this, I'm tired of this. And Spirit is saying, like, no, this is it. Like, this is when it's happening. Go get dressed, go wash your face, put on your makeup. Let's celebrate life. Let's celebrate love, because that's all this is now. Like, there's no turning back now, is kind of the energy that's coming through for you. So thank you so much, Hannah. Always an honor to connect to your energy. Okay, Sammy. Okay. Oh, love. I'm so thankful for you. Okay, so we have a handful of readings to finish up for this live, and I'm going to end on a collective reading for all those who feel called. So if you do decide to place an order coming through here, it is going to be for the 19th, a pre-order for the 19th. So Rachel, I believe you are next, love. Ah, Sammy. So on the 19th, it will again be at 4:30 p.m. PST. Also, feel free to drop in the comments if this is an okay time for everyone. Yeah, my book window. If this is an okay time for everyone, or if earlier in the day works for anyone. I feel like I should put out a poll for that. Actually, I'm gonna put out a poll on my Instagram story for that, but for now, it'll be at this time. It'll be at this time on the 19th will be the pre-orders that we're accepting. So for tonight, we're going to finish off this live with Rachel, Laticia, Crystal, and the last one being Megan. Also, if Christy, Amanda, or Molly is here, we can also finish those as well. So Rachel, just give me one moment. So Brittany, the pre-orders for the 19th live readings are open if you feel called. Okay, Rachel, let me see if I can find your... Perfect, okay. So you want to know if G is going to step forward and claim you as his beloved, or is there someone else that you are meant to marry? Oh, you know what's coming through? Immediately what's coming through is that your divine counterpart is someone who is very outward thinking when it comes to sexual expression. As in, like, they are very creative, very creative, and they like to try things outside of the box. So we do have a King of Wings coming out in reversed. So this could be interesting as to why you're feeling like you're questioning your current situation and what actually might be happening for you. So there's an energy of maybe. The King of Wings reversed is more uptight than his driven princely son. It's so interesting because what's coming through is that the person that you're currently with is like very vanilla. Like they're very, basically the word uptight is a pretty accurate description of what came to mind. Keeping up his image as a pillar of his community is a burden to him, and the stress and strain is starting to show on his face and in his communications. He seems quite conflicted. His prodigious intellect is at odds with his legendary wisdom in the interpretation and enforcement of his laws, publicly as well as privately in his own family. He is overly concerned with other people's opinions, and political correctness makes his life difficult. You are soon either going to meet or be called upon to change your ways if you see that you are a person displaying the qualities of the King of Wings reversed. Education and philosophical knowledge are important, but idle thoughts and daydreams that lead to creative solutions may be undervalued. Yeah, it almost feels as if you aren't able to fully express yourself within this connection, and that's leading to you wondering, okay, you know, I have it good, like I'm okay, but is there something more for me? And what immediately comes to mind is almost like this self-limiting belief of like, oh, well, the grass is greener where you water it, and you know, it's important to be thankful for what you have. But I think a lot of people don't realize that you can be thankful for what you have, and then from that place of gratitude, desire something beyond that, desire something more. That's a really beautiful form of growth, and the universe honors that. So this person can be inappropriately assertive and controlling out of habit. Relationships may be used to keep up appearances. He or she might have been through an unhappy divorce or a failed business venture. A partner's judgment may not be valued and praised. Sometimes this card indicates a struggle with an important decision you just can't resolve. You or someone you are involved with may seem unfair and overly critical or arrogant about what you deserve. One or both of you may be living too much in your head and neglecting your health or physical needs. It almost feels like being in this connection is unsatisfying to the point where you're almost overcompensating your need for something more, something better. Like it's pouring too much energy into your desire of wanting something more beyond this connection. Now, what's coming through very strongly here is that this connection doesn't nurture what you are trying to do as an individual, specifically your divine feminine energy. This current connection does not feel like it is in support of you being in your fullest and truest and most authentic expression. Now, you might even be dealing with overexpression right now, like overreaction even, and seeing yourself in a light that even you aren't happy seeing yourself in, and then, you know, immediately jumping to blame and applying pressure. And there's just a lot of unruly emotional energy coming through here. And none of that is going to clear up for you until you make the right decision for yourself, and ultimately for your partner too, because neither you or your partner deserve to be in that energy together. And so this does feel like something that is leading to a slow split or a slow separation. It's not necessarily something that's going to be easy. Like, it's not going to be like, oh yeah, I deserve better, bye. No, it's going to be like, shoot, like I really care, I really love for this person. Like this is going to take a lot to sort through these feelings, to understand myself, to understand this person. But ultimately, you have to connect to, you know, that goddess energy within. You have to connect to spirit source and decide, okay, am I strong enough to do this? Is this what I feel in my heart is right for me? because what's right for you is ultimately going to be what is right for your partner as well. So that's something to take note of too. So thank you so much, Rachel. And then we have Laticia, Crystal, and Megan. You're welcome, Rachel. Laticia, Crystal, and Megan. Hi, Megan. Oh, I've seen you pop up a number of times. Interesting. I wonder if you get the sense that this person isn't telling you something or isn't showing you their whole truth. So your question is, what do you need to know about the orange energy you felt between you and this person last night? It could even be a sparked change. So we have the 5 of Gems in reversed. This does not feel like a connection that would empower you. I'm gonna read the passage, but because your energy is already so open, I kind of wanted to just feel into it and see what's going on. This does not feel like a connection that would empower you. It almost, I feel like it was a foreshadowing of a building of a fire within you, but it feels more like rage. Like it feels like feminine rage is what's coming through. And I wonder if you resonate with that at all. And you might not have been able to identify it as that because, like I said, this person's energy, it was kind of masked. So you might have thought it as like something exciting, but it was your own energy. Like it was a spark of your own energy. It was an igniting of your own energy. This could even potentially be a possibility for you to heal something, connect to your feminine rage, discover something that you didn't know previously. So it's, okay. You may have to cope with stress, anxiety, or denial. You might feel a lack of respect, support, or understanding. So I just want to make it clear, as I'm reading this, even as I'm reading it, it feels like I'm reading into future energy. Like it feels like we're almost preventing this from happening. So feel into that and see if that resonates for you. Distance or separation can cause despair. You and/or your partner could be worrying too much about things that you cannot change or not enough about things you can. Worry can paralyze you or make you act inappropriately until you face its source. Focus on the present and do what you can with what you have. Actual panic disorder is something that affects the mind. Professional guidance can help you heal any frightening, conflicting feelings and emotional upheavals that are threatening you and/or your relationship. You know what's coming through? This could be a possible ignition of a twin flame union. But like one where you have really tough lessons to learn. Like it feels like there's a lot to potentially learn here. It just feels like the image I keep getting shown is like an ignition of a spark into a flame. It's almost as if this connection would be too grounding. Like it would take you away from your spiritual essence, not support and hold space for your spiritual essence. It feels like it would take you away from it. Now, It's okay to dip your toes into this, but you have to know when to get out. It's okay for you to explore this further if you feel you need more signs and confirmations. But if you are going to do that, do not give to this person more than what they give to you. Because the moment that you do, you are going to enter a reality that is going to require a lot of that feminine rage and a lot of coming face to face with that feminine rage. I'm also picking up that this person could possibly lack self-esteem. So they do really like the attention, like they like what they felt with you. So if you're picking up on that, you're not wrong about that. They love how they feel with you, but make sure it's for the right reasons. Do they love how they feel with you because they are love themselves, or because you give them something, because they take your energy? That's really important for you to make note of. There's just something very young about this person, like very, like young boy is what's coming through, very young boy energy. I'm glad you guys think Sammy is cute. You are just needy. I wouldn't give so much of your time and attention to this. Yeah, you're definitely very open at this time. I would say save yourself the time. Save yourself from spending too much time on this connection. It's really important for you to, like, if you are going to spend time with this person, make sure they are spending their time on you. That's really important here. Anything else, and it needs to be stopped. So I hope that helps, Megan. Yeah, and it could even have been his anxiety that you're feeling. So again, like, you already are taking on the energy of this person, doing energy work for this person that they themselves are not even aware that you're doing. So it's not even actually helping them because they're not conscious of it. It's taking from you, it's taking a toll on you. And so yes, you're transmuting this energy, but to what end? To what cost to you? That's where you kind of have to, like, honor yourself in the decision that you make. So thank you so much, Megan. And Crystal and Laticia, you're so welcome, and I'm so glad. Please check in again and let me know how it goes. Amanda, Christy, or Molly also, if you are here. Otherwise, it's going to be Laticia and Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Okay, love. So you would like to know current advice on how to move forward with your current love, RLC. He has significant abandonment, childhood wounds, but there is a deep love with us. Oh, you have such a soft energy, Crystal. It reminds me of Wendy. Wendy from Peter Pan is what's coming through. You have very fragile energy is what's coming through. And we have 9 of Gems. I love that there's kind of a theme to tonight. A lot of independence, a lot of prioritizing divine feminine energy, attracting the masculine versus demanding from the masculine. Your love life will soon improve dramatically if you work on becoming or simply appearing independent, free, and self-reliant. Get out into the natural world and enjoy pleasant outdoor activities with a loved one. If you are looking for love, you may find it outdoors. Learn about your body and how Mother Nature provides all that is needed. Treat your health as your greatest wealth. Emphasize your best physical attributes. Develop a strong sense of yourself. You will achieve success if you stick to your plan. You have accomplished a lot. It is time to harvest the fruits of your labors. Crystal, I keep getting images of you as a fairy for some reason. I keep getting images of you as a fairy collecting things, like literally going outside and collecting so many things. Things of meaning, things that carry certain energies. And you, like I see you in a lot of prayer with these certain things as well. And it's really important for you to keep your energy light. Like it's important for you to not take on the role of savior for this person. It's really important for you to, like the image that came through was that you are so, your energy is so fragile that it would not take much for this person to overpower you, is what's coming through. Or like their energy, like their darker energy to kind of overpower your light, your lightness. So it's really important to give this person space and understand when they need space to be in their own energy. It's not even that you necessarily need to like fix this person or heal this person so much as you just need to allow this person to be who they are. But if they are going to be a certain way, during those times, they are not supposed to be able to be around you. Like it's almost as if you have to remove your access from them. They cannot have access to you unless they are, it's like kind to you. If they are in any other energy other than protector or friend or partner, anything else, they have to do that journey on their own. And it doesn't mean that you have to abandon them. It doesn't mean that you have to cut them off or leave them out in the cold. It simply means that you need to protect your peace and you need to protect your energy. So if they're going through a really difficult time, let them reach out to you and ask you for help. At any point that they try to project those insecurities and that darkness, those shadows onto you, is when you simply remove yourself from the situation. You either go home, you leave the situation, you just give them their time and space. Not because they're this evil person or this bad person, but simply because you love yourself too much and you respect yourself too much to allow yourself to be around that energy. This feels like a really beautiful friendship. Like aside from it being a relationship, it feels like a really beautiful friendship. Like I'm hearing they will get better for you if you follow the steps that I just shared. They will learn how to be better for you, but you cannot let them do it through you. Thank you so much, Crystal. I have so much love and admiration for you. Your energy is so beautiful. You're like a rainbow child. Like a very just soft energy. Stay magical. And Laticia, you are our last reading for the night. You're so welcome, Crystal. Laticia, you are our last reading. Hi, Laticia. Okay, love. And then we will do a collective card pull to close our time together for everyone who has stuck around. Okay, so I'll keep the name between us, but I do encourage you to say your question out loud because the universe listens. Thank you, Fairy Tale. So your question, Laticia, is tell me what I need to know now about what is really going on in my relationship with. You know what's coming through immediately, and I would be interested to know if the card reflects that too. I'm seeing an image of this person. It's like they think that they can find better, or they think that they can do better because of the power that your love energy has given them. So they've basically taken the energy and the love that you've poured into them and taken it for granted, is what it feels like. And it feels like you have been left in some way or feel abandoned in some way. And it also feels like you have been the one kind of holding it together, trying to keep it together. And they just take your love energy for granted, is what comes through. We have the Hermit. Very powerful in the mental energy for you. Very power, like as in your mindset is very strong when you allow it to be. So it's saying you need to do things your way. The Hermit is like a solitary, socially challenged, absent-minded professor, never in the picture but off to the side observing it. Whether moving towards society to offer wise guidance to a chosen few or away from it, the Hermit walks alone, more comfortable speaking with his bird friend than with most human beings. They usually let him down. The best thing for your love life now is to be true to yourself and walk your own path. If you go out, spend time with people who understand you and like you just the way you are. If people who like and understand you aren't available, either go out by yourself or stay home alone or with a special someone, or at least someone you know won't disappoint you. One unfailing sign of true love is if the two of you just like being together anywhere and watch each other enjoy life. The Hermit describes someone who is a loner, not a joiner. If it's you that is to be the Hermit, then you need to act mature or ideally display the true power of a master. Like I'm hearing, let him leave. It's hard to meet the Hermit. He or she can be an antisocial eccentric, but can also be a genius who is tired, yeah, I picked up on the mental, who it is tired of not being understood by more average folk. If you come across someone with good qualities of the Hermit, be yourself. The Hermit can spot a phony a mile away. Confirmation. I feel like you are very drawn to this person's look. You are very drawn to the power you felt like you received from being with this person. But what's coming through, and the truth is that it was always your energy. Like it was always your love energy pouring into this person, pouring into this love connection. And it feels like it just feels like this person isn't honoring your connection or honoring the love that you have for them in a way that you truly deserve. I also don't know that this person is capable of doing so, simply because you're on different, it's like you're on different frequencies. You were born on different frequencies, and you are currently on different frequencies. Like something just isn't lining up here. I almost feel like this person is intimidated by you. And you are so in love with you that you took that intimidation as a sign that they were like enamored by you. Like you thought that this person looked up to you the whole time. Meanwhile, they're actually secretly like wishing that you were lower, like at a lower level, or not as good as you are. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like love energy from this person. It feels more competitive. It feels more surface level. Now, the reason why you feel such a strong connection to this person is because of how strongly the connection is to yourself, how powerful that connection is. You need to better categorize or understand your love for this person, because you want to see this person win. You want to see this person grow. And you have so much love for this person, and this person has so much love for you. But at what point is that love returned to you? And at what point do you realize that this isn't the person who is going to return that love to you? And with a very powerful ending for you comes an even more powerful beginning for you in love. And to be quite honest with you, I am hearing that this person is blocking your biggest blessing. So these are just some things to consider. Nothing that needs to be decided right in this moment. And it might even be difficult to even receive that kind of guidance at this time. So just have patience for yourself. You don't need to take it if it does not resonate. If you still have fight in you, fight. But when you're ready for surrender, God is ready for reward. Thank you so much, Laticia. Okay. And the long-awaited, you're so welcome, love. The long-awaited collective card pull. So for those of you who have waited so patiently, here's how we do this. I encourage you to close your eyes if it is safe to do so. And I encourage you to gather a question or an intention for this reading. So if it's about a specific person, if it's about love in general, what would you like to know about this person? What would you like to know about this love? Or, yeah, no, we're gonna do this. Okay, and we are all going to take a collective inhale and exhale. Connect your intention to your third eye and your heart chakra. God, may this be everything we need to hear at this time for love. What do we need to know in love? What's coming in love? Whatever your question is, hold that thought. I'm hearing, I'll tell you what's not. I'll tell you what's not coming in. Maybe you're already familiar with that. Maybe you're already familiar with what you don't love in love. My portal. Interesting. We have the King of Roses reversed again. And 6 of shells on the bottom. And the only reason I'm going to pay attention to this also is because I looked at it and said, no, I don't need to see that. And it somehow still appeared on the bottom. I feel like this is what we are currently experiencing. And this is what is on the other side of what we are currently experiencing. A King of Roses in reversed. It almost feels like uncertainty in love. Like collectively uncertainty in love. And I'm just hearing, let it all go. Let it all go. It basically, to sum up the King of Roses energy, it's just a lot of no, 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 no. Let it all go. Let it all go. God is going to tell you why. God is going to tell you why. Childlike joy will soon be yours, and maybe even an actual child if that's what you've asked about. Did anyone hear the noise of that key? Like a little bell chime. You can benefit from time spent with younger people. Your beliefs about bringing children into a relationship will be respected. Remember nostalgic memories of childhood friends and family. Lighten up. Make time for fun. Be as open and optimistic as a child. You may meet someone with a similar upbringing or background. Someone you used to know or love could come back into your life. You can find true love if you display the wisdom of years and the innocence of youth. Let your heart take over, but let your mind guide you. Or is it the other way around? Let your mind take over and let your heart guide you? Maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe it's about time that we find balance in heart and mind, in soul and mind and body. Bringing that balance back in. Choosing wisely for, it's like, for the child version of you, choosing wisely for the child version of you, and being guided by the adult version of you, the higher version of you that already has everything, that is already living that reality. It's wonderful is what's coming through. I'm hearing higher self say, you know, I used to question everything when I was your age, when I was younger. I didn't know left from right. And then one day, I just decided what is good for me and what is bad for me. Is this good for me? is this bad for me? I really encourage you to take that with you into like even just the next few days of practice. Is this good for me or is this bad for me? Is this good for me or is this bad for me? I feel like you have enough wisdom now. Like you've learned enough. You don't have to choose from a place of fear. You get to choose from a place of love now. But you do have to choose, is what your higher self is saying. And be okay with whatever you choose. Stop driving yourself crazy with overthinking. Think and then let it go. Do and then let it go. To God be the glory for this reading. God of universe, goddess of earth, God of creation, goddess of universe, goddess creation, and God of everything there ever will be. Thank you to everyone who joined in this space. I am so blessed and so honored to be able to show up here with all of you, and I pray love and healing and safety and peace and protection over everyone here. And yeah, I hopefully will see you all again soon. Pre-orders for the next live reading are live on my website for those of you who feel called. So that will be on Tuesday. Otherwise, I will see you all on my page. Good night. I love you.